guys, welcome to another vlog. One thing that I really like about the end of the winter here in the northern hemisphere is that the days start earlier. So I woke up today at 5:45 and the sun was already rising, and I love to enjoy as much as possible of the sunlight, because after the sun goes down I really don't want to do a lot of stuff. Today I'm going to take you through a day in the life of international real estate agent here in Dubai, how I handle my things here in Dubai, in Miami, my clients in Brazil, in Europe, how I managed to work most of my things remotely, and also today I want to start new projects and I want to take you with me. And the first thing that I'm doing at this moment in the last week is taking the first 2.5 to 3 hours to myself. I write 3 pages a day, I read a book, I read the Bible, I go to the gym, and then I'm ready to start the day for the other people, the clients, the vendors, everybody else. I think this is a very important moment for me. It's the moment that I am with myself. But right now Maria is in London, so I really am alone by myself, just with Maya. But it's the time that she's leaving, she's doing her stuff, and usually it's the time that I'm reflecting, I'm taking bad thoughts out of my head, putting good things, planning through the day, and this way we can start a fresh day with fresh ideas, fresh mind, a fresh soul, and have the most of it. And everything starts with a little tea. Write my 3 pages. I just put all my thoughts there. I had very good insights today. I'm going to meditate for about 15 minutes. Meditating has helped me a lot, lowering my brain waves, and it starts to vibrate more in a alpha brain wave than in a beta brain wave. I read this in a book. The beta brain wave put us in a sense of fear, doubt, and always stress, and when you are in an alpha brain wave, you're actually taking control of your life, you are less stressed, and it's actually very good for your general health. In the end, we are all energy. Everything is made of energy. We have electrical impulses, so this is very important. Right now, I'm meditating with the 21 days meditation series from Deepak Chopra about abundance and all the things. So that's what I'm going to do for the next 20 minutes. Now that the meditation session is done, I like to sit outside for these last days that we can actually enjoy outside here in Dubai, because in a couple of weeks it's going to be so hot, it's going to be impossible. And I'm going to finish this book that is called Happy Pocket Full of Money, that is also about abundance and enjoying the now, the present moment. It's been very helpful for me. I've been reading through the first weeks of Uluku, and I'm doing this, I don't know if you can see, but I'm highlighting the parts, and there's a color scheme for that, which after I read, I put on my computer, which this is a super insights, things that I think that are very important, that I can do something about it. Those are insights, things that I want to remember, and because they are important. These ones are for motivational and action stuff that I read, so everything that I need to take action to, that I need to do something, I use this color, and this color are for notes and citations when the author puts a phrase or something that someone else has said, so I get that reference so I can use that in the future. So now it's actually kind of chilly here now. I'm going to read the last chapter. And this is my bookmark. Fourth book of the year is completed. When I'm reading a book, I'm not interested in decorating or memorizing the whole thing from the first page until the last one. Rather than that, I'm looking for that one concept, that one idea, that one highlight that is going to completely change the way I think or the way I act in everything I do and improve my life. And in this book, the most important thing for me was the difference between want and desire. While want, if you look at the Merriam-Webster dictionary, has a connotation of lacking. That's what he says in the book also. When you want something, you are affirming that you are lacking that something, and you keep feeding that state of your mind that you don't have something. And that's why every time you want something, you usually don't get it. To get something, you need to get out of this want mindset and go to an action mindset. I'm working towards it. I'm gonna get it mindset instead of just wanting. If you sit still and I want that thing, you're never gonna have it. However, when you're talking about desire, it's completely different. Workouts are about 20 minutes. Today was 25 because I'm shooting the video, so it took a little bit longer. But I always try to do an effective workout. On leg days, I'm doing with Maria because she's great at it. Ai, quem tá aqui? Who is here? Quem tá aqui? Ai, que coisinha mais querida. Ai, que coisinha mais querida. Ai, que coisinha. On the other hand, I was explaining the concept of desire based on the Merriam-Webster dictionary and also on the concept of the book that I read. Desire is the conscious impulse towards something that promises enjoyment or satisfaction in its attainment. So that's a very different mindset than wanting something and telling your conscious and your subconscious and the energy of the universe that you don't have that something and that's your state, than being in a state of desire, which is the pursuit of something that is going to make you happy, more happy, and enjoy yourself and that thing. That was the best catch for me on this book, and that's what I'm going to live for. Just like this little puppy. She's always happy. It's currently 10 a.m. and I usually start actually working around 11. And as my last thing before start working, I am going to read a little bit of the Bible. A couple of weeks ago, I bought this Bible, one for me and another one for Maria. And I also bought this, which is a 52-week study of the Bible, one for men and the other one for women. Basically what this does, it gives you a daily reading, and at the end of the week, you have some questions that you need to answer that are not directly related to what you read, like they are not asking what you read, but they are taking the events that happened in the reading that we did and try to reflect on that on our life, what is going on our life. So that's what I'm gonna do at this moment. I'm behind my reading, so this week for a couple of days I'm going to do 2 sessions, one in the morning and another one in the afternoon or late at night, so I can catch up and I can keep up, because I think after 1 year we read the whole thing. Now that the first part of the day is done, I did everything that I wanted to do for myself. I really like to enjoy those first hours of the day, to take care of my body, take care of my health, take care of my mind and my soul. And this is being very important for me to get the most amount of energy and positive energy that I can. So usually in this part, when I start working, I create some kind of content. I do posts, I edit my videos, but since I didn't film anything in the last couple of days, I don't have anything to edit. So I'm going to do an Instagram post, and right now what I'm focusing on is promoting my construction business in US, where I have houses that I built for investors. I just did 12 and now I'm going to start another 6. So I'm creating content to get more clients for that. And that's why creating content for me is so important, because it's the only source of leads that I have. Every single 100% of all the deals that I ever did in my career, they came from the internet. So that's why I invest so much time and so much effort in creating content, because that's how I get leads. And to start the day, actually, I have this book which is 365 tips for real estate agents. It's one a day. So today I'm going to pick one and I'm going to do my best to execute whatever it is. So a number from 1 to 365. I just want to ask Excel to 189. So tip 189 is to create a landing page. So that I can do today. Actually that was random from Excel. And it's funny because that's what I plan to do today. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do today for my real estate company. And yeah, let's get going. And as I know myself, I know that tomorrow will come and I'm going to say, okay, what I'm going to do today. So that's why I'm going to focus on creating a schedule of content, and I'm going to use ChatGPT for it. So in the next hour, in the next 1.5 hours, that's what I'm going to do. Posting and creating my schedule for the week. So this way I know exactly what to do in the upcoming days. Very good progress so far. I have made some definitions about my work and the audience that I want to talk with gender, age, occupation, their hobbies, their main pains that I need to fix, what their dreams and goals, some of them the main objections that they can have, and also I got a lot of insights from some articles and news from the internet about Brazilians that want to buy properties in the outside Brazil. So it's very important that when you are creating content, you have a specific public, a specific audience in mind. I cannot do a wide spectrum about everything. There are some subjects like why to invest in Dubai. I can talk to Brazilians, Americans, and Europeans for the same subject. However, if I want to go narrow, I need to understand why Brazilians want to invest outside of Brazil and why Dubai is a good option. So then I create content about why Brazilians should buy properties in Dubai, and then I go very narrow. And also I can do why French people have to buy property in Dubai and why English people should buy property in Dubai. So the more specific you are, the more success you can have. And I do in all languages in my page, and I don't see a problem because I talk to all of those. But when I want to talk to Brazilians speaking Portuguese, when I want to talk with someone in France or in Canada, I can speak in French. When I want to talk to someone in Latin America in general, outside Brazil or Spain, I can speak in Spanish. So I use my page for all of them, but when I want to talk with a specific group, I talk in their language. So this is what I'm doing. This is what I've done this morning. A lot of work, but is going to make my life easier in the future. So now it's 12:30. I already did 90 minutes of focused work. I'm gonna walk Maya, prepare my lunch, do something for Maria to help her in her trip, and then I'll go out to start shooting some content. One of the things that I love about this building is that we have a supermarket in the garage. So now I need to cook and I don't have what I want to eat, which is chicken. So I just go down, get it, and come back. Super easy. During the week from Monday to Friday, I fast as much as possible. Last night I had my last meal around 8 p.m. So now it's already 12 p.m. With that, I have 16 hours fasting. And I'm gonna break this fast with about 200 grams of chicken and pasta. And now we have some homemade food, and of course, I need to have this lunch buddy here to go with me. I was going to film next to the beach, but as you saw, the weather is not very good. So I'm going to do those reels here in Town Square. I'm recording 3 contents today, and tomorrow I record about 4 or 5, and the other days, and that goes on. And those reels are to nurture my audience. I create some reels to attract followers, and now they are my followers. I need some content for them to be more entertained and educated. So that's what I'm doing today. The first reel that I want to record is about pre-construction, so here is a good spot. I already recorded 2 reels. I need to record another one, but I need another place because when I was recording my first video, the security guy came and said I couldn't film and took a picture of my ID. So I don't know what's going to happen. That's one thing about Dubai. Privacy here and video making, video blogging and whatever is not very easy because there's always a restriction, but it's better to say I'm sorry than ask for permission, right? So I am going to go somewhere else, I don't know where, that I can record my 3rd and last video. Now I'm on site number 2. Let's see if I get in trouble this time. And we officially are in a sandstorm. There was a sandstorm in place, so I couldn't film. And the videos that I actually did, there's a lot of noise from the wind. So I'm just going to do from my home. And this is the sandstorm I was talking about. We can't see anything. All of this is dust. I just finished editing the 3 reels that I recorded. I recorded just here in our living room. And now I'm going to take a break. It's 4 p.m. half an hour break, and then I'm going to dedicate 1 hour to do my taxes because we are in tax season and I need to prepare everything to submit to my accountant. And now it's 6 p.m. on the clock. My regular working hours are done. Whatever I did for this day is whatever I have done. And from now until 8 or 9 p.m. I just stay on standby for my clients in Europe, for my clients in the US and in Brazil, because Dubai time zone is more advanced than those ones. We are 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours from Europe. We are 7 hours, 8 hours from Brazil, and 9 hours from US, more or less, depending if they are in the summertime savings or not. So for the rest of the day, I just stand by for them if they have anything. So if they have any questions, if they have any issues, or if they have any inquiries, I just take notes and start deal with it tomorrow, or depending what it is. I have my team in the construction in Miami
and I have some other agents that work with me. The way that I can manage being a real estate agent in Dubai and in Miami is by delegating a lot. So my whole construction, I have a team that takes care of the constructions for me. And on the terms of real estate, depending on the value of the property, I deal with it myself. If not, I just delegate to other agents that we share the commission. So this way I can focus on what really brings money, which is marketing and advertising and creating my content.
And that's why I need to be on standby. 7:22, I received the documents. My clients are buying lots, so we can start construction in LaBelle. Works never ends, but we adjusted the best way that we can. Yeah, now they are confirming that they received the contract, and that way we're going to start 2 more houses in LaBelle. Yeah. Productive day. I know when people see real estate agents, they want to see like mansions and houses and buildings and all that good stuff, but there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes that nobody sees it, and that's why I'm showing. This is how life is. Because of my experience and the way that I set my business, I do it very easily, but it's a lot of work.